Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be making a shift dress with a stylish bias in front. Please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, kindly do so. Thank you. Let's get started. So we'll be taking our 1 inch measurement from the top of the fabric. That's going to be representing our shoulder measurement rather. We are going to be taking all our measurements from that line. And after that, we'll proceed to take our length measurement. The gown length. So in this case, the gown length was 40, but I took 41 inches. The 1 inch is the sewing allowance. Sorry, 1 inch is the sewing allowance. And after that, we went on to take 1 inch measurement from the center of the front fabric. 1 inch. We are taking out that 1 inch from the center of the front because this fabric is folded into two. So after marking it, I went on to draw the line for the 1 inch. Now all our measurement is going to start from there. So the first measurement you are taking is the shoulder measurement, which is 7 inches. As you can see, I marked out 7 inches there from that line, from the 1 inch line I drew. So after the shoulder measurement, I'm going to be taking my neck width. My neck width here, I took 3.5 inches. Still from the line, from that 1 inch. And then for the neck depth, I took 7 inches. You can go ahead to take a lower neck depth or even a higher neck depth. That's dependent on you. So in my case, I took out 7 inches. And after that, I went on to mark my sleeve length, which was about 13 inches. And after marking it, I took out 1 inch. Then I'll go ahead to join that 1 inch all the way to the neck width measurement. And after that, I'll also come to join the neck depth. That's my 7 inches, just like so. And now that we're done with all that, the next measurement we are going to be taking is our bust, our waist, and our hip measurement. So for my bust measurement, my shoulder to bust is 10 inches, sorry, 10.5 inches, as you can see there. Then my shoulder to my waist is 16 inches. Then all the way down to my hip is 25 inches. I went on to mark it again, just so I'll be able to get a straight line. And then I went on to join the lines with my ruler. Now after joining the line, I'm going to go ahead to take my bust measurement divided by 4. And as you can see, I'm starting my measurement from the 1 inch line I took out. And after taking my bust measurement, I went on to add 1/2 inch for ease, then 1 inch for sewing allowance, making it 1.5 inch. So when I'm going to sew out the allowance, I'm going to sew out just 1 inch, leaving the 1/2 inch leaving the 1 inch, sorry, the 1/2 inch out. Then I went on to take my waist measurement, and then the last measurement that I'm taking here is my hip line measurement. I divided that by 4, then added 1/2 inch for ease, then 1 inch for sewing allowance. Then what you're getting here around the hip measurement is the same thing you're going to be taking down to the hemline. So here I had about maybe 11.5 inches. I'm going to be making I'm going to be marking out 11.5 inches down there in the hemline. The same thing with my hip. Then I'll go ahead to join the lines with my ruler. So I'm going to measure my sleeves. For my roundness of my sleeve, I'm taking out 8 inches. Then from that 8 inches, I'll join it to the bust line and also to the waist and to the hip line, as you can see. And now decided to use my chalk to just do a freehand drawing just to get a better shape. So that's all. Now to begin our cutting, I folded this part. As you can see, I folded that part a little before cutting, just so I'll be able to just so I'll get it right. And then I decided to cut out all the markings and the excess fabric. So now I'm cutting. I went on to open up the front, center front where I marked out 1 inch. I went on to open it. Then after opening, I'll go ahead to fold it inside and iron it. You can also use your office pin to pin it all the way down, but in this case I just ironed mine, so I'll be able to use it to cut the back of the gown, because that 1 inch allowance is not part of it. As you can see, I've ironed it inside. Now this is the back. This is the fabric I'm going to be using to cut the back of the gown. I've gone ahead to draw a straight line, and that's my zip line. That straight line is going to represent my zip line. In this case, I took 1 inch. So I'm going to be placing my front fabric on the back, on that line. So I've done that, as you can see. So for the back neck measurement, I went on to take just 1 inch from the top, sorry, 1.5 inch, just like so. Then I drew the curve. And then I cut everything out. All the measurements remains the same, apart from the zip that you'll be the zip part where you're going to be adding 1 inch, and also the neck measurements. You just go ahead to cut out, sorry, the neckline measurement. So you just go ahead to cut out the fabric the same. Now I'm done cutting. I cut out the back piece for the zip. So I went on to pick the front part of the fabric. So to begin our joining, I'm going to be joining that 1 inch I marked out when I started marking out my measurements. I'll just sew it all the way down, but I'm going to be leaving about 7 inches for my slit, because this gown is going to be having a slit down there, as you can see. So I'll end my sewing right there, and this is it. I'm done sewing it all the way down. This is the back, and that's a slit down there, as you can see. So to proceed, I went on to fold that in just like so, and then I top stitched it all the way up. I'll do the same thing for the other side. And now I'm done sewing and top stitching. I'm going to be piping the neck of the gown. That's the slit there. So to pipe the neck of the gown, I'm going to be using this bias to do that. I'll sew it like so and then turn it in and top stitch. Now I'm done doing that, so I'm going to go ahead to create the design. So to create that design, I'm using my normal bias. This is just a very small bias, but you can use something else. You can use whatever it is you want. You can even go ahead to cut out satin fabric, fold it like bias, and then just place it on the fabric and sew it. So I'm done joining one part. This is the second part. I'll join it the exact same way I joined the other side. Like I said, you can make yours bigger by maybe cutting out a satin and using. And now I'm done joining. This is what we have. So now that I'm done with that, the next thing I'm going to be doing, so I brought the back and then I piped the neck with my bias. I did the same thing for both sides, as you can see. Now I'm done doing that. This is what I have. So now that I'm done, I'm going to go ahead to join the fabric. Sorry, yes, to place it with the front sides facing each other. That's the back part of the gown. I'll place them facing each other. That's the front side. Then I'll go ahead to join the zip line from top to bottom. I'm doing so it will help me to sew the sides properly. I'll just go ahead to join the zip line from top to bottom, and then now I'm done joining from top to bottom, as you can see. Later we're going to open it up to fix our zips, please. So now I'm done joining. I'll go ahead to bring the front part of the fabric, place it on the back part with the front sides facing each other, just like so. Front sides facing each other. I placed the gown, and then I went on to sew the shoulder, the up. That's the side representing the sleeve. So now I'm done sewing. I'll go ahead to open it up. This is what it looks like after sewing that upper part. So I'll go ahead to hem the sleeve. Now I'm done doing that. As you can see, that's me showing you what I did. So now I'll go ahead to join the sides all the way down. I've joined the sides all the way down. So the next thing we are going to be doing is to go to the back, open up the back from up to where you want your zip to end. Could be anywhere. So I opened it up to fix my zip, remember. Now that's my zip. I'm going to go ahead to fix it. So guys, I'm done fixing my zip. Our gown is almost ready. Now I'll proceed to the hem. We're just going to go ahead to fold that into two and sew it all around. The back part is not going to have slits, as you can see, because there's a slit in front already. Now I'm done sewing. This is the result. Our gown is ready. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in our next video. Bye.